So for starters, this is the general form for a logarithm. You can either take a picture of the screen, or I've conveniently put the page from your book so you can screenshot it and insert it into your notes, and then we'll talk about what it all means after you situate your pictures into your notes. So let's understand, first of all, let me just tell you what a logarithm actually is. A logarithm is a different way of expressing a power, expressing an exponent. A logarithm means a power. It's just a crazy different way to express it. Here's what's going on, okay? First of all, the base, b, can't equal 1, okay? They have to be positive numbers. So in here, these two numbers will both be positive, and this base cannot be 1. Okay? Y is actually the power. So this logarithm, log, equals a power. And if you look over here, this is the way you want to think about it. And that's what all these arrows and stuff are saying. Okay? B to the y power equals x. So what you have to do when you see a logarithm is you have to keep in mind that this little number, and the reason it's b is because it stands for base, is the base. The y is the power. The x is what b to the y equals. Okay? So it's a different way of writing an exponent. That's all a logarithm is. And they give us a little example. And here's how you say this. Log base 3 of 27 equals y. Again, log base 3 of 27 equals y. So what we're trying to figure out is 3 to the y equals 27. We could figure out what y is. What is it? 3. So the power, the logarithm, which is the power, is actually 3. That's all a logarithm is. It's a different way of writing an exponent. Okay? The trick for you is keeping it straight. Knowing that this little number, so it like switches, right? Because normally the power is the little number and the base is the big number. In logarithms it switches. The little number is now the base, and the big number over here is the power. And that x is the answer. So you kind of loop around. It feels weird for a while until you get the hang of it, because it's like, why am I looping back to the answer when the base is over here? Now the base is smaller, and it used to be big, and the power is big, and it used to be small. I mean, so once we work through this a little bit, you'll be like, oh, okay, fine, no big deal. You're going to have questions like this. Write each equation in logarithmic form. Okay? So that log base b with the answer and the equals the power, that's all you're doing here. We're not solving anything. All we're doing is putting this in a different form so you can get used to log notation. Okay, so give that a shot and see what you can come up with. Just work on A for now. Don't worry about B. Just work on A. So, again, the base is 15, which now when I write it in log form, that becomes the little dinky number. That's the subscript instead of a superscript. The power is 3, so that goes on the other side of the equal sign. And this 3,375 goes in next to the base. Like this. How many had that? Okay, double check it, make sure you have the numbers in the right place. Again, keep in mind, the base now becomes the little subscript. The power goes on the other side of the equal sign, and the answer goes right next to the log. Okay? That's all you have to do. When it says write in logarithmic form, it's just asking you to convert it into a different form. It's not asking you to solve anything. I mean, there's nothing to solve. Right? This is just a true statement. 15 to the third equals 3,375. Okay? Go ahead and work on B. Same thing. Put it in logarithmic form. Okay. So here's what you should have had there. Again, the base goes from the big number to the little number. The power goes from the little number to the big number. And here's the way I like to think of it. This is 4 to the 1/2 equals 2. Kind of loops around like that. All right, how many had that? Okay, that's going to be some part of what you do today. All right, next. Let's go the other way. So when they give it to you in log form, sometimes they're going to say write it in exponential form. So now what you want to do is write it as an exponent. An exponential equation, actually. So go ahead and do that. Here. So again, if I loop this, this is 2 to the third equals 8. And so that's all you have to write. So we converted, we went from logarithmic form to exponential form. Okay? Looks like that. How many have that? Yeah, let me get back on this screen. To the third equals 8. Okay. Second one, again, you've got 4 to the negative 4 equals 1 over 2/5. How many had that? A couple other problems that you're going to see. So when you see the word evaluate, that means figure out the answer. Figure out what it equals. Give me a numerical answer. Okay, that's what evaluate means. In other words, we're trying to find the power. Because log base 16 of 4, again, the log equals a power. So I'm trying to find a power that will make this work. And here's kind of how you want to approach this. You want to think 16 to what power equals 4? What's the relationship between 16 and 4? 4 is the what? Square root of 16. How do we write square root as a power? 1/2. Okay? So really, the log equals the power. So log base 16 of 4 equals 1/2. Again, log equals a power. Okay? Questions on that? More things. Evaluate this one. Bless you. Log base 3 of 81. We're looking for the power. What's the power that makes this work? 4. Now, a couple things. Okay, again, you're thinking 3 to what power equals 81. Just like the other problem. The answer is not 3 to the 4th. Let's be clear about that. The answer to this is just 4. Do not write 3 to the 4th, which is why I wrote the word think. You're not actually doing this. This power is the answer. So when you evaluate, your answer is not 3 to the 4th. Remember that a logarithm is a power. So when I'm evaluating that, 4 is the answer because 4 is the power that you take 3 to the 4th, and that gives me 81. Okay? So just be careful when you do that. One of the tendencies is to write this whole thing out, 3 to the 4th, and leave that as the answer. That's not the answer. The power is the answer. Okay? Questions on any of that? The basic, most introductory level of logarithms you'll ever find, right there.